Okay. Yes, he has joined. All right. My screen is visible, right? So where were we?
Right.
We discuss Azure tools, okay, related to pricing and cost management. We have tools. What tools we have? We have Azure policy, okay, which will enforce the rule, okay. Either it could be on a subscription or a particular resource or a management group or a resource group, okay. Example I gave you that if your users are from um, accessing the Azure portal, okay, from different countries. Let's say if you have got sales department in Japan, okay, and if you have got IT department in India, so you enforce the rule that only country Indian, okay, region is eligible to create a virtual machine or to change a configuration in the virtual machine, because since people are in sales from Japan region, so they are not allowed to make any changes. So just to give you an example, okay, there are many examples just to make you understand that there are some rules, okay. Now these there are many rules, you can also customize your own rule, okay. So these rules you can enforce through a service which is provided by Azure, which is what? Azure policy. Now we have Azure Monitor. Uh, just to give you a basic example, okay. If your virtual machine hard disk is 250 GB, you can use Azure Monitor service to set up an alert that if your hard disk is 90% utilized, okay, then it gives you an alert, okay. So on 225 GB, you will get an alert that you have utilized your hard disk 90%, only 25 GB is remaining. Just an example. So that can be set up through Azure Monitor. Also, you have got one capability, okay, one feature in Azure Monitor that you can send that alert to the email as well. You create action group, you mention the email address, okay. Then you have Azure Advisor, Azure recommendation. Azure will give you their own recommendation. Now, simple last topic, we have Azure architecture. Okay. Overall Azure architecture. How Azure cloud is distributed? It is distributed according to geographic region. Like we have data center in India, we have in United States, we have in China, we have in Japan. Okay, we have in Europe, we have in UK, we have in Germany. Okay, so in that region, they have got availability zone. Okay, so this is the region. This is just a premises, but they have got availability zone. Zone one, zone two, zone three. So if zone one is down, zone two and zone three is up. If zone two is down, zone one and zone three is up. If zone three is down, zone one and zone two is up. Okay. This is just for their internal high availability. So if anything goes wrong, they move their resources. Okay. Then we also have fault domain. Now remember I told you about that server rack, Akib. There is a
Yes.
rack. How many? There are many server. Okay. Now each server, no, it has got a different power connection. So if one gets failed, what is that? That is fault. If there is any fault in the domain. And what do you mean by update domain? Update what? They are updating the hardware driver. Okay. They are updating a bias. Okay, there is one bias that I will let you know. Okay. Oh, I'll tell you. Okay, what exactly bias is. Okay, basic input output system. So we have a bias. Okay, for that you have got specific driver. So you also updated bias. Okay, through USB. So if there is any update which is required. Okay, so that is known as update domain. We will discuss this in details. Okay, this is just a preface. This is just a content. Okay, what we are
Okay.
going to cover. Any questions now? Anything that you didn't understand, anything that you want me to repeat, or any concept which is not clear?
No, till now.
No concept is clear?
No. It means everything you said, you explain, everything is clear till now.
Okay. What about Akib? I am expecting some questions from you.
So for now, it's not any questions, but later on I will go through the all the points, and later on I will let you know.
Okay, no problem. Fair enough. So let me call off for the day. All right. Let me do one thing here. I am going to share this in the drive. Okay. 1 minute. Okay. I have downloaded this. All right.
Okay.